This
Can they catch one?
right here.
On the backside?
Oh, they don't want it. First, the Spider's going to see him. Godlike's going to be hit up.
Who is it they're going for? That's going to be the focus target. Lucky maybe. Whites, who's got the Ignite burning. He's going to get away from that one. Cyanide's passive has been burnt. The Ignite will not get Whites down. Yellowstar should be able to lock up his cooldown. We'll be back in a moment. We see the defensive ball on him. But again,
Wow.
nobody goes down.
They were in the previous match.
Not looking good for Godlike. Bad news bears as he goes into this one. It's also going to be Soaz. First Blood's looking to come up on the screen, and they're going to chalk this one up for who? It goes to Cyanide.
And now, because there's two people in the top lane and Peke hurts Whites in the mid lane, it's a huge amount of advantages for Fnatic.
Big pressure from Fnatic. That could be the dragon for them. We do see Lucky just lingering to see if he can fancy his chances. His smites have been on point so far, but he doesn't feel that confident up against 4 members of Fnatic.
With Aatrox and Orianna.
Peke just on the outside. He's still in the wing. They see him.
Whoa.
Cyanide goes in for a full pop-up. He gets him. He continues to go. The double kill for Cyanide. Having another great early game on Aatrox. Looking for the triple. He's going to give it over. Oh, and actually the red buff.
He tried.
Trying to be a nice guy.
Actually, I'll tell a lie. He just used it a moment ago. Now that you can see Royal Club, they still want to come in for this. I'm not sure this is a good choice by Fnatic.
They want to steal at the very least.
They're putting that dragon right out to be smited. It's very low going in. It is going to go to Lucky. They will not continue to engage. They do. They go on to Peke, but it's not going to be enough. They stop down Godlike. Everybody from Royal is just on the heels of Fnatic, but not enough to kill.
Fnatic teetering on the edge. They are so low on health. They have to run like the wind because you can see Royal coming in for this one. Whites wants to get that barrel in. It's going to be off cooldown in just a couple of seconds.
But how much is Fnatic? Would be very aggressive. But the dive comes in. Fnatic from behind.
Oh, push you answers to dodge out.
Oh, they do!
He's on the tower. You can see them locking up. They got
Oh
one,
my
they got
God.
two, they got three. I do not believe Fnatic just managed to turn that fight on its head from nothing. Looking getting slowed. Cyanide, he's already got 5 kills. Can he make it 6? He's going to lock on, slam down. One more shot. They're going to give it Soaz. Good God, what just happened?
That was Fnatic laying another brilliant trap against Royal. They know Royal is going to dive. There is no way they expected Fnatic to be waiting.
Top lane, we see Soaz and Godlike. Soaz is finally ahead. This is the first time that Fnatic have had 2 lanes actually in the advantage.
It really seems that
Going into Smite Wars, they're doing a lot of damages. They are on wards of Fnatic though. This could either be Royal getting back in the game or the absolute end of the game.
They spotted Peke. He was way down that bottom lane.
And if you looked at your watch, it was 20 minutes. That's when Royal takes the Baron, but Fnatic knew it was going to happen this time.
Yeah, that is going to be a turret down. There's also off the side there, we see Peke continuing to push Fnatic.
Teams
There it
size
is.
each other up.
Solar Flare lands, Chain of Corruption comes in, it's Lucky once again, but does manage to repel this time around. Peke running away to bang, the shockwave goes down. They slam back on towards Uzi, but there's a lot of damage coming out from Royal Club. They're keeping Fnatic at bay. They got the Bloodwell passive of Cyanide, but they got it back from this turret.
How did Peke have enough time to walk in there without minions? The entire team watched him remove the ball and kill Lucky. These guys are in their own heads right now, and Soaz even wants more.
Soaz has not used Let's Bounce. There it is. He's going to pop it down, gets the ball on top of his head, and they're going for Uzi. Not going to catch him. It's Godlike they're turned to. One more shot to do it. But he gets no. Soaz gets him down. I didn't see what it was. Maybe in the red.
And Whites once again, he's blocking his body slam.
That ward down the lane gave him the ability to do this. Slows again onto Whites. Is the body slam to get across the wall. He gets hit up with the rocket. Uzi's trying to continue with the red buff, but it gets transferred over. Double buff for Peke.
Huge in this game, and they need to get a catch.
They hit Soaz right away. Soaz getting hit. Oh, there's Chain of Corruption
bounce.
comes in. Can they get the shockwave? It's a 4-man shockwave. Lucky could be going down. Pushu on a roll here, and he's going to turn on to Godlike.
Godlike's in all sorts of trouble. Peke's giving chase. He's got that red buff on. He's going to get the slow. There's the triple kill for Pushu. Pushu finally found the AD carry that works for him, and it seems to be Varus. It's something he's played all season long. It's going to be a Baron for Fnatic.
The only thing they have to worry about though is Gragas is a great Baron stealer. Peke playing some defense, trying to secure this for Fnatic, and this is just another great fight for Fnatic. We saw that Royal was trying to get a catch. Not onto the Zac though. That's the worst man to catch because he just bounced all over Royal. Top of his last Whisper and Bloodthirster. That's one of the big reasons Royal had to fall away from that one, despite the monster's disadvantage.
Whoa,
There's it in,
shockwave
man.
coming in on Godlike. This is going to put them out of position. This is going to put the game in the hands of Fnatic, and they are going to continue on.
Solar Flare, Chain of Corruption, everything landing perfectly there this time around from Fnatic. Maybe they've unlocked the Royal Club door. We can see the damage from Peke. That's going to be a double kill. He's going to be 8-0-12 for the end of this game. Lucky once again is going to get caught out. Finally drops down. It's a surrender. And Fnatic finally pick up their first victory against the Chinese Royal Club. It's been a long time coming though.